Just about to go into hospital. Nice view. Quite an exhausting uphill section. Just really struggling today, just exhausted, like physically and mentally, I think. Just had enough, really. These views are rewarding though. Very green and lovely valley. I remember this section, super steep. It's very short actually, very steep but very short, so you're kind of there before you know it, and there's the village, or a rather welcoming sign of breakfast, toast and sandwiches. Just having a little break here, admiring the rather splendid view. Here we are in Sarria. Now, I stayed in this albergue, and the original story was that I hadn't intended to stay there, but I came through here and just felt so rough, like really rough, and ended up turning back. I don't know, I'd had a really long day, but anyway, it's really nice. Going to see if they've got any food on the go. The lady in the cafe said you can drink this water, but obviously all the cattle drink out of this. It could be quite stout, I don't know, I'm not going to drink it. Good views this afternoon. Tria Castella. So there's the Albergue Municipal. Kind of cool. Quite a famous spot on the Camino. Okay, one day into Galicia and the weather has changed. It's still very mild though. Well, humid. I think there's going to be thunderstorms later, so better push on. What am I still doing walking at this hour? Good question. Yeah, so here we go. Another day. And immediately I can see Sarria in the distance. So my original plan this summer was to walk all the way through Portugal into Santiago and then along the Norte. So basically walking from my home in the south of Portugal to France. And so I did Portugal, got to Santiago. Then I just decided that it would be better to do the Norte the way everybody else is doing it rather than walking against everybody. So, but by the time I got to the start of the Norte, I realised that there was just no accommodation affordable really. And, you know, I don't mind camping, but I just want to do it every night. And a lot of albergues were closed on the Norte, so that's kind of why I ended up doing the French way from Pamplona. But, you know, I kind of regret not starting from France, because had I done that and then arrived in Santiago whenever in a few days' time, I would have literally walked all the way from my home to France and across Portugal and Spain. And I'm quite obsessed about, you know, joining footsteps and, you know, one continuous journey kind of thing. And so, yeah, I kind of regret that a little, because that extra 70 kilometers from France to Pamplona, it would have given me a lot more motivation really overall. But you know, 119, you can't regret stuff at the end of the day. And I did what I thought was right at the time, and but I still want to do the Norte, definitely. So let's talk about Sarria. Yeah, so I don't know the percentage, but a very high percentage of people that walk the Camino, obviously they're mainly Spanish, they start from Sarria. It's very popular because it's one of the points where you have to walk over 100 kilometers to get your Compostela with all your pilgrim stamps. So a lot of people start there. I think it's 105 kilometers. Now, there are other places around Galicia where you can walk 100 kilometers and do the same. Camino Inglés, Portuguese, start somewhere up on the norte. But Sarria is like crazy town. I mean, it's like for pilgrims, walkers, and kind of fun, but it's it's quite a shock when you've been on this somewhat lonelier stretch, and complete contrast back to May when I was walking through Portugal. Got more flies around it than I had the other day. I'd give you my head net, but it probably wouldn't fit over your horns. Peregrino. Not too far now. It's a very strange place to be sitting basically on a road. Don't know why. Couple of pilgrims up ahead. Yeah, I've been surprised on this section from Tre Castella, where I was last night when I left, to here. I think it's about 18 or 19 kilometres. There's actually very little in the way of services. Even water fountains, compared to some of the other stretches, which is kind of surprising. But yeah, I did 32 kilometres yesterday. Hadn't intended on doing that, but that only left me 7 kilometres today. But these guys would have started in the Tria. I can't remember the name of the place, but yeah, they would have started like the 18 kilometres. So they'll be happy to get here. They would have started really early, I guess, but that's often the way. On the way. Barely inside the town, just on the outskirts, and there's a ton of albergues already. This is Albergue Central. Continuing towards the cathedral, I guess, of Sarria. Santa Marina Cathedral. It seems a good place, appropriate maybe to end this Camino and my entire summer of walking. Yeah, I'll kind of go into more detail later, but definitely feels ready to stop now, and I just don't really have it in me to continue the Sarria to Santiago stretch. It's just insanely busy. Last week of August and a holy year, so. And I have been to Santiago already a couple of months ago after the Portuguese, so kind of seems like a good place to finish up. And yeah, a lot of my kit's kind of fallen to bits. My trail runners are worn out, and I have so many reasons to stop here, and I need to get back to Portugal. Also to sort some residency stuff out and other bits, so that's all come up in the last few days. So yeah, adios from Sarria. It's funny, most people start here and I'm finishing here. Oh, very peaceful up here. Just going to sit down for a moment, take it all in. Got some accommodation here booked. I booked the other day because I knew it'd be super busy, so gonna head there soon. Just hanging out here by the cathedral. Gonna go to my accommodation in a moment. Yeah, thanks ever so much for watching. Really appreciate you following me, and sorry, I apologize. I feel kind of guilty that I'm not continuing. I mean, you know, my channel, you know, only have like 100 and so subscribers, and you know, but still, you know, people have been following me and watching me, so but yeah, I just haven't got it in me to continue, just mentally and physically drained, and yeah, but we'll definitely be back, and if you're really interested, you can actually watch me from Sarria. I'll put a link below when I did it at the end of the Seville, the Via de la Plata. So like I said, I've done this bit twice now already, so, and I will be back. I think next time I do the French way, it'll be on a bike, maybe. I'm really into bike packing, you know, like touring, so yeah, but highly recommend the French way. It's brilliant, and I hope you get to do it soon or do it again. Don't worry, I'm back. I came back to Sarria. It's October. I'm here again. I don't quit. Well, if I do, I come back and try again. Yeah. Heading to Santiago, 114 kilometers to do. And it's hot like it was in August. It's crazy. Really nice weather. Just ask you, if you haven't already, to like this video. Just helps with the ratings and to get it out there more, and by all means subscribe. That would be really cool. Thank you very much.